double like double up. Yeah. Double like double up. The money I color. Double like double up. The money I color. 2 turns of 4, 4 turns of 8. Sleep and get paid. Rich when I wake. I bet the bank. I set the pace. Guess what I make? That's what I make. Counting pockets, that's a trending topic. You got this and you got that, but got no spending options. I keep quiet, but still get it rocking. I keep quiet with it in my pocket. I keep quiet, moving stuff for silent. Double like double up. The money I color. Double like double up. The money I color. I swear God been blessing me. You think you been testing me? Don't mean lemons, watch lemon squeeze. Pieces been my recipe. You buy watch then bust them down. Mine is my investment piece. Heard your mixes drowning out. You need to call Trevor, please. I don't fold, I don't fear. Pearly whites, no veneers. Keep it clean, check it's clear. Water clear, P is clear. See the light, you go dear. See the light, I go near. Let me shine, watch me shine. I'ma shine, vision clear. Double like double up. The money I color. Double like double up. The money I color. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Stepping like Marty McFly. Stepping, I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why. I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend. Only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids. That's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends. Had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win. You know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold. I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb. I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm trying to feed my kids. I'm trying to keep my wife. I'm trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my biz. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a one and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Gotta get the cake. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. No, this ain't what you used to. Switching from the bikes to a new coupe. You know I keep some new shoes. Keep it simple, not like you. All night, get right. Know you know the price. Know you know the name, no games. I need all my money now. Not playing, man. This ain't what you used to. I might fly to LA. This cold weather ain't for me. Hit the bank, run your way. What you used to? And I'm grinding to the top. I can't let it slip away, so I gotta get the pay. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. Calls keep coming in. For the win, get it in. This ain't what you used to. So you get on my nerves. Try and hit my line, get curved. This ain't what you used to. Ride around, swerve. Everybody here knows the word. This ain't what you used to. No, you know the drill. Oh, it there, now I see the rail. This ain't what you used to. I get it in for my kids. Stack those chips and I get that check. Not what you used to. You see how I live, work my biz. I'm too far from the rest, not what you used to. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. Check, check, check. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. It's understood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. It's understood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. I feel it all. I feel it all. I'm feeling numb. I'm feeling numb. Check, check. I lost my soul. It's on the run. I need a spot. I need a spot. I need some fun. I need that fun. I'm in the dark. Like what's to come? It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. Understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It's me versus me. Check, check. It's you and I.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I sincerely thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dogg. My name is Lane. I am the Road Dogg. Arroo! Behind me, you will see a 4-letter word that can just literally change your life by saving you 10%, a whole 10% off of a Tangem wallet set. Yes, using DAWG. Dog. We'll save you 10% off your Tangem wallet purchases. All the smart people got one. How's it going, everybody? Looking at the market. Bitcoin feeling a little frisky tonight. At least she is on this little tiny chart I'm on anyway. She's feeling frisky. Look, she's pumping up. We're going to the moon. Look. It is kind of cool that she did respect this little trend line that, man, just started. So threw that up there. Very pleased to see that she is still respecting that and respecting this one. It's just bear trap over bear trap, and I like that. When we zoom out and look at Bitcoin, say on the daily, like we should, 6 minutes fun to watch. Honestly, I usually keep mine on the 6 minute. I chart on the bigger time frames. Let's make this clear. But you know, it gets so boring when it goes sideways. You know, I'll throw it up on my monitor and check it out in the 6 minute and see what's going on. Nothing wrong with that. Shout out to everyone that's here tonight. How's it going, people? Let's bring out the peeps. Shout out to Strega and DP and Haven Peck. Haven, I saw you today. It's on Paul Bear Network, talking about all that Solana meme coin madness you've been into. Oh, you Mr. Degen. Sounds like you're doing pretty good, Haven. My man. And we got Grimmer over here. I don't think I left anybody out. How is it going, everybody? Man, I hope your bags are pumping. It sounds like Haven's is doing good. I like it. I like to hear that. By whatever methods, whatever means, by whatever strategies, analysis, if analysis, whatever you're doing, if you're making money, man, keep doing it. That's what we're here for, right? We're here to change our lives, make a better life, because the way this world is going, it's going to keep getting weirder and weirder and worse. You think this setup looks weird? Wait till you see your neighborhood in 2 years. Yeah. Or maybe you're living on the beach in 2 years. Can't seem to talk my wife into that just yet. Something about pollen and allergies, and I'm like, but come on. So Bitcoin, the biggest thing that I am celebrating on Bitcoin is just that it's holding this area above 3,800, 300, or 6,800, 68,500, 68,300 area. It's holding that. That was the toppy top level from the last top we had 4 years ago, 2 years, however long it was ago, long ago. And here we are sitting at 70,000, man, when we were just down to 64 a couple of times. And I don't know, so many people afraid? A couple of days ago, a lot of thumbnails anyway, we're calling for about 58,000. I mean, there's levels of it on TA, and we've even addressed those targets before, man, but honestly, I don't see any signs that we're getting ready to do anything. If anything else, this looks extremely bullish to me, that we're kind of just consolidating above our previous all-time high and just chilling out until somebody lights the fuse, and we just got a few more days to this halving, and that's pretty much the fuse. That shortage is going to be felt, and I think it's going to be felt a lot quicker than what we anticipated. I think we front run a lot of stuff here, so it's going to be an interesting cycle. So if you're at Bitcoin, and I do recommend that your portfolio has at least 50% Bitcoin, and I know that sounds old boomer and everything, but I'm telling you, if you played that, this game's been a lot better for you. It really has, hasn't it? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? OG. Don't forget Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. That's the whole, really, for me, target of the game. But I like these altcoins because they're just so fun and they're so cute to play with, and sometimes they even make you more Bitcoin. Not lately though, but hey, I still got hopes for them. We'll take a look at our indices to give us an idea what these altcoins and even Bitcoin might possibly do. We're always traveling in the realm of probabilities, maybes, possibilities, and see if we get some confirmations. And that's how we really play this game. It's not 8 all in. It's the patient and the ones who wait just to see. That's actually who gets the edge over the ones who just ape in. Believe it or not, you sound so boring. I'm just telling you. Going over good practices and admitting the bad practices that I have, because I've got some too. I got that little degen, just like all y'all do. You can't kill the degen. It's bad. You can't suppress that degen. That makes him mad. Makes him want to come out more mean and fiend. You gotta embrace that. You gotta give that degen just a big old hug. That's what that degen needs. It's a big old lovely hug. And you know, a couple of grand in a little account that he can just run off and do what he wants to. So It's kind of reminds me a lot of my relationship with my sidekick over here, Cassie. Y'all know Cassie, right? You know, just let her go to the mall. Make sure you give her the credit card. Let her go to the mall and have her a little fun. And then she comes back and we're all good. Same thing with your little degen. Just don't get out of control. Got a limit on that credit card. Yeah, you don't give her the black card. But here we are, total 3. Gotten a nice little bounce here on $728 billion. Looks like we might be headed back up, adding about another 20 billion into the market, coming back up to these higher levels. That would be good. That'll make our portfolios go up a little bit. I really like this candle, man. This little hammer candle, or this big candle, hammer candle we got with that wick. That is a lot of people buying altcoins on that dip. People said, there is blood on the streets. This looks like a great time to go shopping. And they did. Did you? I hope you did. That's the best times to buy on those red days. We want to buy on those green days because we want to be part of that winning deal, part of that winning trade, part of that winning project that's going up. Yeah, we want to be on it. The only thing is, on those red days or those green days, and everybody's talking about it and you see it on YouTube and everybody's celebrating it and yeah, telling you it's the best one to get in. Well, you've already missed most of that move by that time. Sad to say, it's just how it is. However, on this stream, we like to catch these little suckers early because I like to look at the weekly charts and find things still in accumulation, getting ready to pop out. And that takes a few weeks before everybody starts talking about them, but when they do, it's awfully kind of nice. There are a few coins I want to take a look at tonight. I want to start out with one called ICP. Get my little gather on this little guy. ICP, what are you doing now? We were tracking an angle. Still ride with that angle there. There was a chance, a possibility. Let's check this out. Okay, well, we still got this possibility, though. We've got to lower expectations just a little bit. I don't know what that was. What? Oh, yeah, I do. I think no, I don't. Price has lost this 382 Fibonacci area, which, you know, that's kind of expected. If they hold, man, you got a chance for a really nice move. Since we lost it, we're looking at the 618 area, so there's a possibility ICP might, just might, come down to some juicy area, somewhere around $14.61, 62 cents. It's starting to come a little bit more likely on the daily as the non-moving average crosses that 21 there. Interesting place to buy ICP, my personal opinion. Now, when I say this, let me make a few things clear on the channel. When I'm doing these and maybe even doing a trade setup, let me explain. When I'm pointing out these or putting out these areas, it doesn't mean just ape in. What we're saying on this or any kind of trade setup that you see, those are the areas to pay attention to. That's like set alerts for these areas. Watch and see how price reacts at that area. It doesn't mean just, oh my gosh, let's just jump in when that area hits. Now, in some strategies, and one that I use, I do actually set limit orders, but they're kind of structured, and I pyramid in or layer in at certain areas. So I have a nibble, then I'll have a bigger nibble at a lower price, and then I'll just take a big old bite, and then I'll take a big old gaping bite. And then, you know, I get to these big orders and a lot of times they don't even get filled. You know, price bounces somewhere through there. And then I've got a bag that's going to the upside and it's all said and good. That's just one of my strategies and techniques that I use to layer in at certain points in the market. Like now, it works really good. If you're trying to build a bag, especially a position bag. Everybody's got a different approach to it. So when I explain it, sometimes in our heads, I'd say that is probably everyone on YouTube. Let me speak for myself anyway. It's like, oh, well, they probably, they know to look at this, right? Well, not everybody knows that. And I have to keep reminding myself. When I put a price out, that means that's an area to look at. I mean, just ape in, like, I just said that's where it's going to go. No, that's the area to look at. Even the price targets that we give, the ones that we even go, nailed it. It's areas you want to pay attention to. It's just like, they just turn out to be really good areas to pay attention to. So just felt the need to clear that up. We address these topics, I think, on the membership screen, which wasn't so membership after all. It turned out to be available to the public. I'm still learning how to work this thing. But we talked about those topics, and I don't know if I made that entirely clear, so maybe that's where this is coming from. See what you guys are up to over here. What up, y'all? We got In the Moment. How's it going, man? So I'm looking at ICP. I was thinking about making a video during the stream, but I'm not seeing anything much prevailing for price action other than a drop a little bit to these lower areas, probably more than likely. Nice if it gets a bounce over here. But I was looking at the protocol a little earlier and checking it out over here on Tokenmetrics. And I was looking at the valuation grade. Now the valuation, it's not horrible at all. It's 29%, and that's pretty decent, especially some of the other ones you put into. Not bad, but I think you also have to consider its price history and potential. It's got a high market cap right now, 7 billion, I think, 7.5 billion, something like that. Great investor grade, fundamental grade, technology grade is 87%. It's got some great scores. It really does. It just had its heyday. It was very suppressed at one time, but now even at $15, we got a $7.287 million market cap. There's 462 million circulating with a total supply of 517 million. All-time high for this was $700, and I just kind of, wow, could we get back there? And you got to think, what kind of value would a project have to bring to get back to that kind of price, especially with a market cap that we've got already at 7 billion? Man, you would have to bring something huge to blockchain to even think that, gosh, we can go from $15 to even 200, right? You got to be bringing something, because just a 10x from here, $150, that's 70 billion. That's, wow, man. So you go check them out and you say, what is Internet Computer? And Internet Computer adds anonymous serverless cloud functionality to the public internet, making it possible to build almost any system or service entirely on a decentralized network using canister software, an evolution of smart contracts. Still talking a little bit over my head, but we got an evolution of smart contracts being able to be Web3 computer on the internet. What? Web3 services and enterprise systems can be built directly on the Internet Computer, a public decentralized network that scales. Post-social networks, media streaming, and more that support Web3 functionality that are tamper-proof and can trustlessly interact with the outside world. And this just sounds pretty amazing and different from a lot of the other things that we've seen. Kind of far ahead of the other things we've seen, but yet they still hung in there through that bear market and all the FUD that was around them and everything. And I find that kind of amazing. I find that kind of interesting, and I just want to look back into this. I've got a bag that I bought when she was down low because, hey, I'm not silly. I'm not stupid. This was in the perfect place to buy, and she was a dark horse, and it's my favorite ones to bet on. I just wish I bought a lot more. When I went back and reviewed my bag, I didn't have as much as I thought. And I was like, oh, that's a bummer. So now we're going that. But you'll probably see me cover this a little bit more because it's just so gosh darn interesting. And imagine if we can actually get this to work. Imagine if this is the reason that they suppressed this technology, because it was such a hot little thing. So it looks like, if they can do this, open internet services, sovereign infrastructure, reverse gas model, it's just native multi-chain. I mean, we're Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that. It just looks really interesting. And I was just over on the website and I went to the learn area. That's where I was. But they have the ecosystem and Helix. You might have heard that. I've heard that. ICP swap funded. I mean, they got a growing ecosystem over here. And I've not really checked it out. And got Plug Wallet. They are, I believe, I think Tangem now has ICP on it. So, I just think it's one to definitely don't let it slip out of your radar, whatever you decide to do. I wouldn't just brush it off, but looking at the charts, when we kind of zoom out on the weekly, this is what I like. Let's just start out with our indicators. Let's just do that. I mean, look at this. The biggest thing on this particular indicator, the VMC market cipher, is this often called this the money flow, and that's this red cloud here, this wave that's just now coming up. Flip green briefly. We're back red again right now, but the whole gist is up and to the right, and coming back in green, it will be huge for this. Also notice that the stochastics, and a little harder to see on here, but that's this kind of line here that kind of came down and bounced up, and now it's all the way back to the bottom again. Well, you know what happens after that. Well, this is kind of like your little gas pedal, you know, when you rev it up real quick, boom, it kind of mixes, gives a little fuel to that fire to give us this nice little boost. So it's at a good place on these indicators. Start moving a little bit more positively. Let's check out a few other indicators here too. Noticeably on the MACD, which is kind of a lagging indicator, we got something that I affectionately call here on this channel duck lips, and that's where the moving averages, or in this case our MACD lines here, just bounce off of each other. Looks like duck lips. That's usually winds up in bullish price action, I've found, and gosh darn it, we're also above this 9 moving average here on the weekly time frame, and I can't get much more bullish than that. Everything looks really nice for ICP. The only downside that I could possibly see is a retest of this trend line, which could be as low as, you know, $13 or so, right in that area. Might we come down and touch that? Got a 21 moving average also easing its way up to that for a little, you know, extra confluence for support at that area. Should we ever lose this area, 1462? Smaller time frames such as the daily, say I might think about it, maybe, not really, you know, if I'm bored, maybe, but let's keep an eye out for that, for some possible places to consider nibbling or adding to a position. Again, see how price reacts at these levels before you make up your mind what you're going to blindly do. But what we would hope to see is a bounce off of these levels and then slowly working our way up to our targets over here. Most notably, the target we just readjusted today for price action could possibly bring us up to $25.10, but I do have some even more juicy targets sitting right up here. Fibonacci levels at $28.31. On our way to much bigger places, because if you remember, just a few seconds ago we were on this weekly time frame, and that's where you really got to zoom out to appreciate the beautiful possibilities of this coin. But let's just pause for a moment and think. ICP sitting at $15 right now. The beautiful almost 7x coming up here, 600% gains to about $110, $111. And if you don't think that's possible, well, that's on you. But 6, 9, 10 months from now, don't say Road Dogg didn't say. It's a possibility. Road Dogg's taking it. Thanks for watching. Maybe that'll be a video after all. I don't know. Guys, if you got a list of altcoins that you want to chart, talk about, look over, throw them up in the chat there. While I scroll through here and see if there's any out there. 0 days without mentioning the upside. In the moment says Nodal Cash is an awesome project that I'm mining on my cell phone. Could you please chart the coin? I think I was looking into Nodal. I think I've got a small. I had a little small bag, my little Degen bags. I had to take a little play on that. I'm looking for my. There we are. Well, if we're going to look at it, let's look at a few other things about it. Kind of refresh my mind on how I want to play these things too. It's in neutral trader territory and investor territory. It isn't a buy. Ooh, okay, so I like this for investor wise. Trader wise is different. You got a different motivation, but investor wise, this is something that I look like for in projects. It's got a good investor grade here on Tokenmetrics, 68%. Valuation grade at 94.6. What? You're so undervalued. Nobody appreciates you, honey. Come to me. Let me tell you. Let me hold you while you find out how much that you are worth to the world. With a market cap of 32 million, this one's got possibly some legs. So, all-time high for this guy was 2 cents, and we are at just right under a penny right now. Let's take a look at the chart, see what's going on with this. After we take a quick look at the website, what was this project again? Digital Trust Network for Social Good. The Nodal network connects the world by using smartphones as nodes to create a digital trust network for social good. Interesting concept. Nodal is a smartphone-based decentralized physical infrastructure, DePIN, powering critical applications for authenticating media content, locating assets, or proving location. Partners include Subscan, Polkadot, Akala, Web3 Foundation, I believe that's Root, and CAI, Content Authenticity Initiative. So, I mean, definitely it's got a use case helping to solve these little problems, even though they may be a little bit of the bigger problem. I mean, all these things, they all come together. They can all work together. Now, it just depends on what you think the value of this network is going to be for what it does. As an investor, we're talking, right? But let's take a look at the charts because, hey man, fundamentals can only get you so far. So taking a look at Nodal. But I'm glad to look at it because it's not been in the forefront of my mind, and it just kind of reminds me, oh, that's what I kind of like about it. It's very undervalued. I like that a lot. Still pretty much the same thing that we've been looking at with Nodal. She's been in a nice accumulation, rounding bottom shape here on the weekly chart. This line here represents that accumulation area, and we bounced off of it. So we're leaving that, making higher highs and higher lows. So she's doing good. Weekly, we're still above the 9 moving average. And as long as you're doing that, man, you're in a strong trend. That's exactly where you want to be, is riding above the 9 moving average on whatever time frame that you're looking at. If you're above it and you're in a trend that's riding above, man, that's where you want to be. When you start losing that, that's when you want to start thinking about maybe an exit strategy or whatever it is that your overall strategy is on this, because things are either going to go sideways or down. So come to a smaller time frame here. Draw us a few little trend lines. I like that. So personally, I think I would be watching the bottom of this trend line about 0.0077. Seeing if we can get a bounce from that area. It's likely that we could. Moving average seems to suggest that or support that idea. Even our other indicators here look like most of them have been reset. MACD's hasn't made up her mind yet. She's still a little bit bearish, but like I said, she's a little bit she's a little bit behind. She's a little bit of a lagging indicator. So by the time the price does actually reverse, you know, she's the last one to bring the news to the party about it, right? She's the last one to actually confirm it to find out. So I like what I'm seeing here. And I would still be sticking with this target that we got over here, but 1013, we're from where we are now, that's almost a 2x, but we can get us a bigger target, and why not? Because once we knock one out of the way, well, we got to move on to the next one. That next one, actually, I've already got it mapped out here, is at 3 cents. So from where we are now, or where we might actually bounce from, at that 0.0077-ish area, do make it up here to this nice little Fibonacci target. 0.03 cents, that's 276% return. So if you threw $100 in, then you'd walk out with $376. Take your $100 and your profit of $276. Of which you probably have to pay short-term capital gains of. So expect to give about 28% of that back to your government if you live in the US. Oh, and I didn't tell you about that on the daytime show? Gosh darn it. If they'll happily refer you to the tax line. I'm just playing. Just a playing. Today is No Rant Thursday here at the Road Dog Crypto Show. We got the mellow music playing in the background that's just putting me in a weird mood. And I think we gotta dirty it up just a little bit. Pardon me while I dock in the mood. Oh, that's so creepy. All right, let's get down to business, ladies and gentlemen. Like it's supposed to be, down and dirty, the way we like it here late night. What the hell is he talking about? No, I like it, man. Like I say, it's the bounce off of here. She's just getting started. Honestly, man, I think what I am stressing, what I find myself stressing the most on this channel, man, is that if you're not a trader, if say you're a holder, if maybe you're new to this market and don't feel like jumping in and out and everything, man, that's perfect. That's cool. If you're an investor, cool. And if you're a trader, you need some investment bags because this is the time. This is accumulation. If you don't have long-term bags packed and ready to go here, baby, next 12 to 18 months, you're going to look back and seriously regret that. You're so going to regret that. So we're just now entering some wonderful trading zones in the markup phase because we're just now leaving accumulation. So this is like the last chance to really accumulate any big HODL bags that you have in the specialized projects. And that's why I say zoom out, because something like this one, throughout, this bull market that we're going through, could possibly reach some pretty cool areas. So a nice area again, 3 cents, 3.7 cents. But if you want that higher high, we're starting to look in the 5 cent, almost 6 cent area. So not to blow hopium up your butthole, but that could, turn into a nice 7x or even more, just depending how well that this takes off, how big of a problem it solves, it's utilized. But it is at a tiny market cap. Right, 32. Could add a 0. Fairly certain about that. And adding a 0 would take you up somewhere about 8 cents. Just throwing that out there. Sam says I was looking at Compound today. Haven't looked at that one in a minute either. That one was nice, around $40. That's when I liked her a lot. Yes, she is good, coming out of accumulation, just like most of these altcoins are, man. So we can put targets up here and they can get hit beautiful. Mostly when I'm putting targets at this point in the game, I'm targeting the 618s, and that's the major points where price would kind of gravitate to, and also where you're more likely people to try to take profits, or where it could temporarily reverse for a major pullback. Those are the areas that I'm mostly targeting. So when I label them out in yellow like that, that's what those are. And that's really the main ones I look for. For me personally. But I mean, as you know, depending on what people do, you can be a spot trader. You may just want to, throw 1,000 into it, watch you go up 20% and take your profit and roll on over to the next little trade setup. I mean, everybody is so different, man. So all we can do as an analyst is just kind of point out very good points of interest. And right now, I just got to clean up this chart because we've already nailed and banged through all these little targets, even the measure move and up and beyond, up to the top of this accumulation zone there. Let's clean it up. This bad thing is, we got rejected, so we're still back into a pattern. Our original pattern down here was a triangle-ish. Roll to the upside, so that's cool. A little outdated now, but the only reason I keep it there is, it's remind us of where we come from. Taking that measure move and putting it to the breakout, well, gives us where to aim for, right? Actually, put us to the breakout, it would have been here. And gosh darn it, that was a fairly good measure move there. I've been flirting with putting them also on the retest areas. Let's update this chart, shall we? This is old. Let's do that. Got a new little trend line going here, so that helps us identify areas that we'll look for it to bounce from. It can bounce where it is now, but if that area falls, then I'm looking at $62, $63 area for a possible bounce, and I don't see why it wouldn't. And if by chance that it did fall through there, well, maybe 51 would be on the table. We just have to take it step by step, but I like this here, and it also corresponds with our 50 moving average there on we're on the 3-day chart here, around $62. 142 is what I'm really looking at, and that's just short term. If you saw this project in accumulation, said, she's done pretty good before. Looks like a juicy place to build a bag. Wonder where I should try to aim for. Well, I got an answer for you right now. First place, I take the very swing high, very swing low, and target out that 618 on this one too, 574. Now think about where we are now and go into that price. That's a pretty sweet thought. That makes me tingle all over. I like it. I like that thought. I just want to roll around in it. Rub it all over me like catnip. Because that's a nice 740, 36, 40. We'll go to 740% move. If we drop back down to where we were. Or where we're at now. How do we do that? No, from where we are now. Like if you fumbled in now, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't FOMO. Well, think it out. But if you did, it's not over. Unless you sell when in the red, then you're screwed. But what if Ethereum takes off? Doesn't have, all the FUD that it's getting is not as deserved, is kind of purposely done just so they can get their fingers into an Ethereum ETF and pump the crap out of this, burning mechanism in place, making it more of a deflationary asset now. I don't know if we start factoring some of those factors in with the greater demand that might be coming for Ethereum, that's being pretty much neglected and called the dinosaur coin at the moment. What if it, does actually pretty well in Compound, actually does pretty well as a result of that. And we come up here and we make a higher high at this area at $1,027. $1,027. Or even at $1,152. Does that make you tingle? It makes me tingle. Oh! Silly me, that's not compound. That's just my positive vibrations. That would be awesome though, wouldn't it? From way up here. 1,300. 1,500%. And you guys are saying, oh man, he's been smoking that hopium. He's on that hopium. I'm just saying, man, that's just, I'm looking for here. Probably to pull back. Eventually probably bust up through that. And then I'm looking for here. This is what I'm doing. What you guys doing? In the moment says, is there any way to mine ICP? I don't know that it's a mineable coin. Or is it? I don't think so. I think... But no, they got staking, so it's a proof of stake. But they do have staking though. Is mine not staking? I thought mine was staking. Network nervous systems. I was hoping they'd tell me what the return was. Earn staking rewards. Golden rewards distributed among participants who've locked ICP and neurons and are voting either manually or follow other neurons to vote. So your basic staking. I don't know. I've got mine in ICP wallet. I can't remember if I had a staking option in there or not. I would have been staking them had I known it though. Grizz, hey, there's Grizz. What's up, Grizz? Grizz's IP up is working. It's up and running. I think there's something to it. Well, I'm taking my play on it. And like I said, my bag wasn't as big as I really would have wanted it. So I'm building I took a portion of it, put it over on CoinW in the spot margin position, and I'm building it up that way. And I've kind of got it tripled what I put over there right now. And so if the price keeps going up and everything will be working out fine. And eager to go over that strategy with you guys on those VIP streams, if there's ever any interest in it. But that's kind of some of the things I'll be sharing over there. Grimmer says, hot cross token, please. Hot cross. Here's one, and people have been talking about it, but I'm looking at it and I'm liking it. It's Beller. $13 million market cap. It's got a little bit of a dip today. I'm looking at the pattern here. It's a nice little rounding bottom information. We'll take a look at this one in a minute too. It's over on Stacks. You can get it on Stacks wallet. I don't think you can find it on exchanges yet, but I'm about doing a video on that one. Gosh darn it. Squirrel. Hot cross. Hot cross. This one's very familiar to me. I think it's been around for a while, right? I think I get this one and Halo, or I used to get them confused when they were on Binance. Market cap is 1.5 million on this coin. Maximum supply is 500 million. Circulating supply is about 20% of that, 111 million. May not be the one I'm thinking about. Ethereum contract and Avalanche and BNB Smart Chain. So all-time high for this guy is 54 cents 2 years ago. She's about a penny right now, and she got up to 54 cents. So could she do a 50x? Seems to be the question that should be in the back of your mind. Let's see what are you? A multi-chain infra and Web3 playground. Hot Cross is an extensive cross-chain and multi-chain infra and Web3 application playground that enables blockchain teams and their communities to thrive. At our core, Hot Cross aims to be the best toolbox for ETH and EVM networks. Our development philosophy is agile, and we are a cohort of builders who aggressively seek out opportunities to meet the demands of the now for both business to business and B2C. Interesting. Let's take a look at the chart. We got it over here on KuCoin. I can't access KuCoin anymore, but still should have a... Oh! Well, we've looked at this before, and I tried a little... Wow, that was back in the day. I stole that from Joe. Well, that's something Joe would do. And I liked it and thought it was cool. I thought I would do it too. How did I do that? Joe? How did... That's just a kind of a cool thing when you're putting out a chart, if you can do that kind of stuff. Joe is cool with that stuff. Got lots of good analysis out here on YouTube, and a lot of them have different strengths. It's kind of interesting. Like, Charting Crypto does really good with... He's I don't know if he's set out to do it or not, but he's really good at the meme niche, and also really good at analysis and everything too. He uses some indicators that I'm not familiar with, and that's why I like to check him out. And then Crypto Chester, dude, you want to find out about indicators? That dude, he's an indicator master there. So on top of what he does, that's just like if you don't know TA and you go there, you can learn some stuff. But if you do know some TA and you're kind of like, huh, I kind of like to learn a few more things about some indicators. Well, Crypto Chester's your dude, man, because he breaks them down really cool. Everybody's got their little stuff, and Joe does such awesome charts. All nice and neat, and mine are so sloppy. Hot Cross, man, same thing as other coins, still in accumulation. Looks like we're getting ready to cross through. Just draw our little line right there where we're bouncing off of an accumulation zone. Support resistance flip. Above the 200 moving, I'm on the 3-day chart here. We're above the 200 moving average. And we got the 50 crossing over the 200, which is the golden cross, which means that's your buy signal. Doesn't mean buy today, but it means buy the next pullback. This looks like your next pullback. Came back down to the 21. Surprise! And retested this area right over here. So nice candle. I liked it. Got down to 0.01. Now she's at 0.014 basically. We come over here to the 4 hour. We're still a little bit bearish, unfortunately. So good chance she'll come back, revisit this area, the 21 moving average. Probably got a nice little Fibonacci there. I would say, what, 7.8? I wouldn't say it's quite a 7. Yeah, it is a 786. 886 area. This little zone, you look to the left over here and just see the tops over here. Yeah, we're probably going to retest that area again. Moving averages are lining up really pretty right there. Just as rejection here, but then I think, it'll either hold and we'll come down and retest this area, maybe double bottom and move to the upside. Just a little sideways and down here on the smaller time frames, but the big ones were fine. The big ones look beautiful. Actually, if I can point this out. A few minutes ago, we talked about duck lips. And that was on the MACD where I normally do talk about them. But what's happening here with the 9 and the 50 didn't even come down and touch it. It's like, oh. It's like Dracula with that cross. Just made him turn and starting to run. He's doing a 180. That's bullish. Hot Cross. So Hot Cross, where you going, baby? Where are you going? Why do you say baby so much? Stuck in the 70s, baby. Trying to bring groovy back, baby. Everything's groovy. Groovy. What? All right. So swing hard, swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. I'm going to mark you out right here. I'm going to mark out these two little areas here. I'm not going to depend so much on that little movie thing there. She did not get a clear established bounce of a Fibonacci. When I pulled it from here, she didn't quite touch it. So, or that one. So I'm not relying on this. I'm just going purely by fibs. I've got 0.003, 0.032. We're from where we are right now. 117, 129% possible gains. Connect the dots here from that low to that low. I like to take that little guy and just kind of put it up here somewhere on top of a candle body and see how much resistance that gives us up there. Can adjust it up to these wicks if necessary. Just let me kind of monitor this for a little bit, but look at all this yummy goodness way up here that's just being neglected as far as price prediction. And I don't know, I feel like I'm a little bit of an empath, and somebody out there is thinking to himself, I hope he hits that button. So I hit that button.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, in hot cross, when you zoom out, you will see that when we take our Fibonacci, our magical Fibonacci, and pull it from the latest swing hard to swing low, well, maybe not the latest, but the latest one that really counts that tickles me fancy. Come over here and we will press our alternate button on our keyboard together with the H. Magically, that draws a line. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can leave that line the way that it is, but personally, I like to color it red, corresponding with this 236 Fibonacci area that we've just laid out over here at the vector candle. Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. But since I've got this Fibonacci placed up here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to quickly just label a few other points of interest. Now, I personally like the 618 Fibonacci as well as the 786 Fibonacci, but no, I would never turn my back, ladies and gentlemen, over the 1.272. Just because, even though I don't actually have a trade setup that calls for that at the moment, for the partiality, and it just treats me so good. I won't explain all that. Taking that into consideration, color coding this into the yellow 618 fib. They call it the golden pocket. I just figure gold should be yellow. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 1,613% possible gains for the FOMOer who jumps in at this very second. If you're patient enough to wait for that target to hit. Hot cross, man, that's kind of cool. Once she does clear this area that she's working on right now, man, she can raise up to this area at 6.5 cents really easy, and then bumming around there, which probably won't take as long. I mean, this could be what we're looking at here could take months to play out, but man, wouldn't it be worth it? She goes all the way up to 20, just going up to 20 cents. And once it gets past this area, man, it can go up there pretty quickly. She might find a little resistance. She might find a little hiccup over here. It's probably worth noting. See these areas down here where they're bottoms? Yeah, we want to pay attention to that at 15.6. Probably they'll have a little, get the sniffles or something. Probably out of work sick or something like that around that time. Just my guess. Hey, Dr. Mink. Hey, welcome to Stro. And you got a membership. Cool. You can join our exclusive members only videos. We just started. Hey, welcome to stream. If you're new, I'm a little different, but just chill out. That's what we do. Chill out, look at the charts, and try to plan our way to financial freedom. Haven says guacamole, please. Haven, are you talking about? Do I have to go to Dex Tools for you? Oh. Are we talking about guac? Is it guac? It is. Why do I know this? Actually, I think it's on MexC too. Not that I know anything about this coin. Just saying. 4 hour. Oh man, that's a weird setup. Seen it before. There was something else recently that's also done this. It's just a very confusing. It can look confusing. Let's go. Let me see if I can get it on the regular chart. Guac. CoinEx has got it. Oh, look, we already got you. What did we do here? Oh, we got you weird over here. Oh, we got the tops of it. We were better on. This is daily. We go back to December. Okay, I guess we're sticking with this chart then. Leslie's got all of our information on it. Hey, the cool thing is that MacD says, baby, I want to rock your world. She's ready to go up on the 12 hour, so that's kind of cool. Can I? Yeah, we can blow it up. Can we do this? Am I going to lose my tools if I do this? All right, girl. That's what I needed. So we just got price action. That's all we need. We can do a lot with just price action right here. This tells me a lot. Just the fact that we got back into the pattern right now, that's bullish as all get out. You know what I'm looking for? Top of the pattern. We'll make this all sweet and easy. I got to have some touches here, though. I need at least 2. Technically, she's got to make a higher high to keep this thing going. She made a lower low. You need to redeem yourself and make a higher high. Doesn't mean that you will. You could make a lower high. Maybe retesting this area back over here. 6 zeros and 55.18. That is one area to look at. Of course, you're in a nice little range here. What we got going on? What have you been up to? How's your mom? How's your dad? Does your sister still have herpes? That's a shame. Just having some small talk with Guac over here. Well, let's just go with the last leg that we got right here and swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. And keep your eye on this area at 47.10 for a little bit of rejection. For a short-term target, that's 76% gains. Nice to see that this last high over here also comes up at 7860 here. It's got some confidence there, so to me, I interpret that as that's probably a good place. It might just actually get hit. Oh, that's at 54.86. This other one was at 47.21. I would just be doing a disservice if I didn't mark this one right here. That is at 77.25. So the biggest takeaway that I'm seeing here that I really like is this bear trap that we just pop back into the pattern. It's usually a good thing that it's going to should go up to the top of the range, the top of the pattern. Best that I can determine, just going with the trend lines that we have, the bulk of them should be somewhere up, could be up in this range. So we are looking at some fib areas up there. This one's kind of, it just depends on that's worth targeting though, 69. Any of these through here, definitely some good gains on that. Haven has been killing it with Solana meme coins. And you just gotta respect that. Mailman says, told you, bro. Okay, going parabolic. Let's take a look. Hey, appreciate the super chat. Okay. What is that one? Oh, there we go. This is right at a $54 million market cap for this one. What meme coin on Solana over here? All-time high was 29 days ago, 16.8 cents. We're down 34% from that. Let's take a look at it. What is ya? Funky, powered by Solana. Degenerate gambler with anger issues on the Solana network. Oh, I'm making the donuts. Let's take a look at the charts. How do I get out of this? Escape. Escape. Refresh. Hour. Okay, kind of like, apparently Solana memes are in season right now. Probably where we should be turning our attention, because this is another one. It looks a lot like the one we just looked at, as far as what the MACD is doing, and even some things on the charts here. No bear trap, but it didn't come all the way down to here before it bounced. That's bullish. So we pull back to our 786. Nice. So I really like this megaphone pattern, and I like the fact that it didn't come all the way down and touch the bottom of it. That's pretty cool. See it coming back up to the top of this pattern over here, and I do have some nice little Fibonacci targets that should be its higher highs before it, decides what does a little turnaround, decides it's going to do something else. Should work out that way. No guarantees at all. Remember when I put price targets out, these are areas that to pay attention to. Doesn't mean sell your whole bag here or anything. I'm not saying anything like that. It just means, hey man, these are areas you need to pay attention to and think about doing something, because something's likely to happen here, and I can't put a price tag there to save my life. Price label. Ratio. So 18, roughly somewhere around 18 and a half and just at 20 cents. And we're sitting at 10, just almost 11 cents, not quite 11 cents now. That's something, double the money, double the fun. Looks pretty cool. The crypto noob, welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you here. This is probably a good time to throw our links for the chat room, for the Telegram group, and for the chart room up here. I do have a Telegram area. We have a, I guess, trading community, whatever you want to call it over there. Chat group has got a cool bot in there that will do TA and analysis on any coins that you ask. It's by Coin Trends. Very interesting. Where all the cool kids hang out, news articles get posted and stuff like that. Just kind of chat. The chart room is divided up. It is a maze of information. Yeah, have fun on your journey is all I got to say. That's why it's free, because you'll get lost. You'll get lost. I would feel horrible trying to charge somebody and let them go over there and like, where am I at? What room? There's so many rooms. Oh, what? There's files? There's videos? Where are they at? It's an Easter egg hunt. Everything you need to learn how to trade and win this market should be over there free for your convenience. You just gotta go dig it out, play with it. What were we looking at? What's my name again? I like ice cream. I lost my chat. All right. We did not do the news, the altcoin news. I forgot to do that. Gosh darn it, that's supposed to be at the very first. So time for the altcoin alpha news. Welcome everyone to the altcoin alpha news. Sponsored, not really a sponsored, but shout out to Layer GG over on X. Coinbase International has announced the listing of Happy Perpetual Futures on April 18th. Binance Lab invested in BounceBit to support Bitcoin restaking. ACX, a cross-protocol, has announced collaboration with Uniswap to introduce DeFi's first standard for cross-chain intents. ALT, AltLayers launched Xterio, XTER launch pool. GAL, Galaxy launched mainnet and enables cross-domain pseudonymous identities. Gala Games CEO has unveiled Gala roadmap. And over at Jupiter LFG voting round 2 will start on April 17th, while Chainlink has announced the release of Transporter, the CCIP-powered app for secure cross-chain bridging of tokens and messages. Looks Rare has teased a big announcement. There's a big announcement! Not for real, there is. No, seriously. No, I'm just teasing. No, come on. Upbit has announced support for the network transition of Metal Layer 2, while Ondo Finance tested a new feature from Circle for instant conversions from BlackRock's tokenized BUIDL fund to USDC. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not looking at BUIDL, you need to be looking at BUIDL. Perhaps we'll do that after the news here. VIC Viction CEO has teased a big thing that is coming soon. UOS Ultra has announced an airdrop of partner project tokens for UOS holders. XAI, according to XAI Discord, the V2 staking feature is Shy is scheduled to be released soon. And FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried appeals fraud conviction, 25-year prison sentence. And that is the news. And accordingly, we are here. At the fake out point before the real pump comes, according to this little meme. Oh, look, we're back. All right, so they brought up a good coin over there, right? That's one that I've been playing and building up a little bit of bag. It's over on base. You can get it over on base. See if we got anything over here. It's might want to look into this because it's directly related to BlackRock. BlackRock USD. What? But I'm not getting. That's not it. It's BUIDL. Let me clear out some of this stuff here. CoinMarketCap. Let's Starter. Okay, Starter XYZ token BUIDL. Let's take a look at this one. It's available Uniswap. Also, Base. Got it over on Base. All-time high was 32 cents. It's down 27% from that. All-time low was 20 cents, and that was 6 days ago. So it hasn't had much of a range just yet. We'll pull up a chart on this little guy. I think this one's interesting. I think before I really want to go to the website before I get into any kind of charting here. And I see nothing to get there. So the only concern that I have is something like this that you might get a fake token. So trying to get some more information on this is very important than just, okay, the ticker happens to match up with BlackRock and the tokenization things. Maybe it's it, maybe it's not. I can't really verify that. I'm banking that it is. That could be a stupid move for what I've done so far over on Base. Only time will tell. I do have to have a little confidence that Base is not going to let something like that happen, especially since Base and BlackRock are tying together, that maybe there'd be some oversight there. So that's what I'm going with. But I think it's interesting to look at, definitely to research. We got a support resistance flip right here. And right where we are at the moment, too, looks like. I like what I'm seeing here. We're in an upward channel, and I see that we're 23 cents, top of this channel. Could bring us up to the area close to 40 cents there. That's kind of cool. I think I just moved that by accident. I'm not going to get too elaborate into this. I will look at it, keep it kind of simple, that if we do get a breakout of this channel, we can take a standard measure move, put it at wherever it breaks out, and that should take us up to the next target area. Which, if we do see a breakout, that we could start looking for this area about 56 cents. I find that kind of be interesting. I can't get a line to draw there though, so I guess I'm going with the horizontal line. So 56 could be a possibility. 39 would be the one I'm looking for. That'd be pretty cool. She is bouncing off the bottom of this trend line. Do have 2 touches, 3 touches over here, another revisit here. So if you're looking at this one, I think it's in a good area to look at getting in. I just can't confirm very much about this. It is starter XYZ, starter.xyz price. We could probably go to that website just to look a little bit. I don't know why they didn't have it there, but it is rather a new project. It's supposed to be taught with Black Rocky. Let's see if we can find something. Stay based, friends. Stay based. Back in tomorrow's success stories today. Join the on-chain capital revolution where entrepreneurs connect with visionary backers to create a new future. So this is Starter XY. This is Biddle Public IDO. Token Biddle raised $240,000 USDC. Participants 253. Let's click on that. What is this? Biddle Public IDO. Starter specializes in research and development for blockchain-based products. At the intersection of innovation and funding, we launched in February 2021 as a decentralized launchpad for Binance Smart Chain, followed by Polygon, Phantom, Avalanche, and Ethereum, eventually growing to become the #1 launchpad in the space by Q4. Are we talking about Biddle? Or are we talking about Starter XYZ? Starter. We're talking about Starter. Okay, well, I'm trying to find out about Biddle. Crypto Winter led us to embark on a new journey to build IRL in real life. Our latest initiative during the bear market was establishing a physical crypto-only builder space at the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, home of the #1 most busiest airport in the world. Blah 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 blah. Join us. What are you? Please connect your what? Hell no. I mean, about Biddle and public idea. Okay, it's so confusing. It's messing with. We are talking about Starter because Starter is Biddle token. So, no, do you see BlackRock here? I don't see BlackRock. What the hell? Maybe it's in it. I don't know. Some of these things are just so freaking new. We're just finding out about them. They could be really good opportunities to jump in. I like to just have a little verification for what the hell I'm jumping into. Starter Labs is a US-based company specialized in research and development for blockchain-based products. Our sister company, Starter International, is a BVI-based company specializing in token-based project launches. As a completely global launchpad, most of our launches were from founders we had never met. They were Rug Detectives audit. That's interesting. Still up in the air, but this one looks like it might be one to put on your radar that might turn out to be hot. We'll just have to. But you can stake this for 7%, or you can do a pair with currently 292%. So that's kind of interesting there. Biddle, new project, its own base. Goes by starter.xyz. And that's the website you need to find out something about it. Just throwing that out there. And this is it against Rhapsody. Like I said, the first I heard was Paul Bear Network talking about this, and they got me researching and trying to find out more about it. It's just been hard to find out a whole lot about. And whether, you know, I'm not even sure that this is the same project. So, it's on my radar. I'm be tracking it. If I find out more information, I will let you guys know about it. But my DGen already got his fingers wet, so I'll let you know how that works out. The crypto noob, man. Somebody hide the sausage. Oh, those girls have seen a sausage or two in their lifetimes. Believe me. Mr. Miles. Hey, Mr. Miles, how's it going from Crypto Chester? I've seen you so often on Chester streams, I figured I'd pop over and show some support. Hey, I appreciate it, Mr. Miles. If you guys, and we mentioned him earlier, Crypto Chester, check him out. Let's give him a good, proper shout out here. He is a great analyst, and like I said, if you don't know TA, you can go over there and you can learn some TA. And if you do know it, and you don't know much about indicators, man, you can learn a lot about indicators from Crypto Chester. But he's having good success with this channel. I can't get my computer to work to save my life here. I'm just going to type it in here. Let's give him a proper shout out here, Crypto Chester. So he normally goes live, and he should be on in a few hours. I think he's in Thailand. And just a good all-around dude. I like him. Good analyst, good dude. So shout out to Crypto Chester. Check him out. Check out his videos. Give him a like. Give him a subscribe. He's got 4,610 subscribers over there now, and he's growing. But check this out. So this is the thing, and I'm trying to also do more videos, but the live streams just don't get the hits, right? He's kind of like where I am, maybe around 100 views on the live stream, but his videos that he makes from these live streams, man, he's been killing it with like 1,000 views, 2,500 views. He's got a lot of views on a lot of the videos he's been putting out. So he's gaining some traction. Good all around dude. Go check him out, man. Covers a lot of projects that you're probably interested in. Some of the ones that we cover here too. Oh, stacks, man. So shout out to Crypto Chester and all the YouTubers out there that are out there just doing solid TA and sharing the knowledge for free out there, man. I really admire that. Guys, it is now 12:23. I'm getting ready to turn into a pumpkin, so I'm going to bid you guys good night, but I will see you again tomorrow night. So glad to have you here. Trade carefully. It should be a very interesting day, and as usual, we do like to look at Bitcoin one last time before we exit, so let's go ahead. Take a look at my messy chart on Bitcoin. Jeez. Oh my goodness. On the daily here, you know, we've got a nice little possible breakout above this trend line. I am still, and I've said this, and my bigger analysis that I'm looking at, taking these tops over here, you know, I'm checking out the top of this trend line. I'm looking for maybe a bigger rejection, maybe happening about 78,000. Just kind of have to take it a little bit, but I kind of think that we got enough gas in the tank to at least come up to the top and respect that trend line before we take maybe a more sizable trip to the downturn. But looking pretty nice. Take one last look at total 3 because that is altcoins, your altcoins, my altcoins, and right now, just getting that nice little bounce from down here. A little upside, maybe a little rejection tomorrow, but we are leading into the weekend. Got to see if we can, you know, we're always looking for retail. We usually see that BlackRock or the, not BlackRock, Grayscale lightens up on their sales because they're not selling on the weekend, right? Giving Bitcoin time to kind of either go sideways or maybe go up. So I've just been doing, gaining a little ground on the weekends. And our altcoins, some choice altcoins should be doing, hopefully doing a little bit better this weekend as retail starts trickling in, but we will keep it under wraps here on the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. God bless.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth, was gonna let you.
unnerving. When crypto is swerving, your portfolio is veering down a deep black hole. It's unnerving. When crypto is swerving, your portfolio is veering down a deep black hole. But if you watch Road Dogg and you listen closely, he will help you gain control. Well, if you think this channel is groovy and you'd like to show your support, well, there are a few things that you can do. Find that like button, give it just a playful little smack, and subscribe and join the channel. And let's hit the like button now. Let's hit the like button now. It's just down and to your left. And you tap with your right. Look over to the side. Where you can join and subscribe. It's Crypto ROTH, the ring that drives you out. Let's hit the like button now. Let's hit the like button now.
Come on, come here, boy.
Good night, John boy.
Come on.